It's gonna get weird. And here we are in the pistol round.
Already starts with quite a bit of a hold back over towards A. This could put quite the dent in this attack for Disguise. You see two players playing the lurk right
Here we go. Round one, map one.
Fascinate in. Clear will take a lot of space here. They're gonna
Dish
try
pop.
for an A lobby crunch
I
already.
love this crunch. It's gonna work out perfectly. Will is all the way out in the open.
Oh.
Same thing with Drone, but the two players, they're just taking their sweet time, waiting for the three players from site to push out instead. Zip,
Oh,
Gangsta,
oh,
getting
it's
fragmented.
scrappy.
Oh, Ainge! Ainge with a crossfire. He gets 2 headshots. Might he get a 3rd kill?
Damn.
I mean, he's just waiting for the cross, but he has the spike. This is beautiful from Ainge.
Still lagging, dude. No. The stream is still lagging, bro.
Gangsta on just 10 HP.
Come on,
We'll have
man.
a fault line in at least 10 seconds, so there's
My
a realm of
experience.
possibility where he could maybe
Can
stun
they just let me
both
go
these
in the
players. I mean,
server?
they're both kind of in line in front of this spike. He does have the opportunity to grab it as well, but I think a periodic checking here from Ainge is going to make
I'm
things
behind refresh.
extremely difficult. Gangsta,
I will refresh when freeze time
has
starts.
35 seconds
Just
left.
so we don't. Actually, fuck it. They probably
There
died.
is rotated if he did.
Wait, I wasn't even behind, was I?
Was picked up there, but I
30
imagine they're just going to
35
play
seconds,
together
actually.
here, Mad Lions.
Yeah, it's just a contact here from the KJ. They have a turret here too.
I actually like this crosshair. It's
Again, 10
the
HP.
dot.
You could play
It's a
this
bit thicker.
as slow as you want, Mad Lions. It's just one bullet.
I think this
to
is what
body.
Scream uses, right?
Just need the contact, but Gangsta, he's doing his best to isolate. That's all he wants.
Maybe I'll
right
try
now.
that out
He
today.
wants a couple headshots. He wants the lucky pixel.
Got plant.
And almost finds Ainge, but Ainge instead finds him through the wall with a headshot. 4 huge kills
What happened
from
to
Ainge
Will?
to give Mad Lions the first.
What do you
It's
mean?
a
What
great
happened to
start
Will?
for Mad Lions. I mean, this is your map pick. Get the ball rolling, kind of feel out this map. Because again, both these teams most likely have made changes coming into this week. Not maybe composition.
Don't let the trolls get you like
but
30.
definitely probably when it comes to refining the really small issues, we're going to see a lot of things, like I'd imagine, get kind of fixed up. Specifically speaking of that Disguise lineup where you were talking about it earlier, a lot of minuscule mistakes on that map of Sen against the guard. What are we going to see any of those here?
I like both teams. I don't want
Again,
either to lose.
emphasis on this series is that you lose, you're 0-2. We're going to keep reiterating that statement. So there's a
I
lot
got
of potential
DSG
for
straight
not
up.
just these players and this week, but just for the whole split in general. And we're talking as well further into 2023 where you're looking at circuit points and whatnot. So a lot at stake for these teams. And between two teams, Gus, that I think are some of the best right now in terms of the open qualifier lineup.
Absolutely. Here we go, actually, in
Of
the
course.
middle of A. It's just going to be Clear
Right?
doing
Yeah.
his own thing.
Big kill.
Good crunch.
Oh, my goodness gracious. It was Gangsta coming up from behind, but you had the good pinch. That's going to be
By the way,
stuff
they're
that,
playing on not-
we were
they're
actually
playing on the previous
anticipating
patch,
from
right?
Mad Lions last week. But we didn't exactly see Clear get let off that leash. If anything, Disguised, they were all playing up quite up as a team. If anything, it was Steel being the entry, which was quite the difference. But Clear, he's been let go a bit. You see the double satchel at the beginning of the round. But now Mad Lions, of course, they're facing up against Stingers. They have Spectres. They're looking for the retake. Gangsta does get the trade back.
Running for main,
Lots of
right?
space here for DSG, but
Yeah.
they do not have the middle of sight. Finally, Exalt getting a frag.
Wow.
So much utility. These two players in the middle can't do anything. It's rifles. It's Spectres for Mad Lions. And then a single one of them can get anything.
That's big.
DSG pull it back.
We're in such a heavy, like, second round full buy meta, especially for these attacking teams. And Disguise play this one extremely well. It's not the slow tempo that we're used to when it comes to Steel's calling structure, but that round, that post lane in particular, Steel sets himself up for that Brim Molly, denies the
I think it is the previous
and that
patch,
gives
right? Let
time
me see what
for
you
two
guys
players
said.
to wrap out towards Sands. And when you're already at a man disadvantage, things just become so difficult because you have to split the attention. Who's watching what? And that communication, I mean, we talk about
I'm not doing a call with his host
I don't
because
think it was there that
he
instant
has
for
like
Mad Lions to
some
instantly split
audio
their attention.
setup that is not ideal. So
There.
today we won't watch together, but hopefully next time.
And now we see where DSG
We are cheering
did it best last
the
week.
spirit,
Playing up as a team. It's that slow scale up. On Fracture, you could easily
and it's
get some really
working because
map
they won
control.
the force.
But they opt to stay on their spawn. But this is good for Mad Lions. Completely
The new one will be played in lock-in. I got
mitigating
you.
any sort of instant pressure that they could get. They're just playing for contact, and they're just playing for rotation.
It's because you're a
They have
jinx.
almost got
Maybe.
the stack right here, but this guy is kind of. I mean, they're gonna
Wait, maybe
very
Toast is
confidently walk
checking
into
his
the side,
stats
so
for matches
exactly
won
29.
compared to
Maybe
matches
looking at
lost
that head-to-head between,
in relation to
Clear
watching
and
with
Will.
and
Clear
without
being
me.
One of the big players in the last round. And it does actually kick off here with a single kill. That is a phantom in the hands
Fuck,
now
well,
of Will.
with that being said,
Is at
we
full
want them to
HP,
lose
has
this
a decent
so that
util, But Clear.
good.
He'll watch
gonna
with me
have to deal
again.
with for these players again. A guy that we talked about. You gotta watch out for this man. We'll see what we can do here.
29 HP! And Clear could have gotten so much more. But this again, DSG just chipping down the defense as they rotate. 4 players down in the spawn,
What
1
up,
player
J
isolated in the
McDub?
spawn.
That's also 2 rifles picked up here now by Mad Lions.
Wait, they have a chance
and
here,
Will still has a
but
double blast pack
no
and
armor.
a boom bot to get in. Drone not
this Molly's
yet.
big. That Molly's
The
big.
stun.
Oh.
Oh, very
And the
well timed volley,
stun.
though, here.
Oh
And
yeah.
Love is
Oh
gonna get
yeah,
that line.
gangsta.
Okay, stun coming in. Gangsta can't make it out.
Wait.
Again, suppressed.
Oh, he's
but
getting flanked.
Steal around the
Nice.
corner. He might get found out by the
Nice.
bot. They gotta clear that out.
Nice.
Steal. The off angle
Yeah.
works out perfectly for him. He lets Gangsta do all the work, taking all the peaks, but he gets this cheeky second frag. The crossfire on site was also pretty good too, but 2-1 DSG.
Now we're gonna have these rifles out here between Mad Lions and Disguised. A breach ult available here for Gangsta. Steel's gonna have the Brim ultimate as well. Same thing here with Ainge on the other side.
Bro, where's the
Just
new
takes
logo,
one more
Kek W?
still to get onto the orbital strike. So some major ultimates coming to the forefront of this round.
Probably
Already.
soon.
And this round is a lot more heavy on Mad
Thank you,
Lions,
Luna.
especially economically, because the loss here is gonna give Disguise
Is that chest
a
bump?
lot of momentum. And it looks like already Disguise
I fuck
playing
with
a little
that.
bit more heavy. Tower control might be established. Gangsta can go on
I should keep an eye on Gangsta because my breach on Fracture is the worst
especially with the ultimates they
worst
have
known to
online.
existence.
Yeah, Mad Lions delaying too. They have double nanoswarms on stairs. They're really just gonna hold on for time for their teammates to be able to rotate. But there's a
And also
triple
drone.
respawn,
He's on
too.
breach too.
Mad Lions.
Look at
They're
this
not finding
setup.
anything back
Look at
up
this
towards
setup.
Dish. They're not even pushing back towards that tripwire. DSG waiting
Where's
for anything tricky.
They are playing a pretty heavy
AJ? Oh,
retake
she
here, Mad
spawned.
Lions. Having
Or he
just
spawned.
Sex
Or
Row
she or he.
be the
She's an
guy.
agent, but he's
Sight. Oh, that's
whatever.
A risky pick
Moving
from
on.
Exalted. That gives up a lot of information there.
Did he have a
towards Mad
Vandal?
Lions.
Wait.
Disguise,
Immediately, too.
they
He
haven't
walked
done
all
too
the way
much
up.
in terms of space taking. They're gonna have the Clear and Steel work up to get a lurk pick, but it goes back and forth. And now Mad Lions have regrouped in a 4-on-3.
I mean, yeah, you say that.
Wow.
2 players
Clear guy's
dry
insane.
peek out of spawn, right into B. Clear getting
Good breach
yet
roll,
another
actually.
frag in the rolling thunders to confirm sight.
Does
I
Steel
mean, that
have
was literally
lineups
just
from Arcade?
2 people dry swinging out of B.
Trying to bait out this.
Uh-oh.
Seconds left.
They're holding it for a retake, not even to deny the spike plans. Gangsta
I didn't spam.
is just gonna barely get out of it. We're playing with 2 orbital strikes. Steel's got his for the post plan, and he is in a good position to use it as well.
If they can find that
Oh.
Brim's position, they might be able to
That
isolate.
stun was
They
so
actually
good.
utilize the strike to clear
What?
out tower. Amazing spray from Gangsta. How does Gangsta stay alive there at all? Will now in
Wait.
a 1v2 behind orbital strike. Has
Low
Clear in a
time. I don't think he can
1v1.
win this.
Has the showstopper in front of him too if Clear wants to use it. Will also has one if
Damn.
he kills him. But Clear
Damn,
kills him instead.
damn. Damn,
Great
Daniel.
Disguise. I mean, you can't really explain it other than, I mean, Disguise, they had
That
the battles
stun
they
was
wanted.
so good. That couldn't be me. That could not be
Forcing
me.
them all the way back into spawn. I don't know if that was the initial plan, but
Clears.
using that ultimate,
Clear
that
clears.
rolling thunder straight in towards defender spawn will give them so much time and so much space. And Clear just abusing the gaps and capitalizing on space, right? I mean, this round was a really big trade between Clear and Steel, right? Steel goes down, Clear is there to trade. He then capitalizes on space, giving up, recognizing the threat towards north side. And Eco here, and it is going to be Will who tries to get aggressive. The knife, I think, cancels out his ultimate. It actually might have been broken here, but Clear up top.
Will they be aware of the walkthrough?
And they're
Doesn't matter.
waiting a second one too. Good smart hold.
They look good today.
Now Mad Lions again down
No
to
jinx,
pistols, down
no
to
jinx.
stingers. Just gonna see Disguise again. Just try to work on the long term. Try to build up their economy.
They're taking it very cautiously.
Yeah, this
Sure can
round
get a single kill here.
should
He will have
be
the null command in the
clean
next
cut.
round.
2 sheriffs and a
So
stinger
always
versus
guaranteed
5.
to have that
Same.
rolling thunder. So we're in the middle ground. Where
Sound delay's
ultimates
back.
do end up becoming an
let's see.
important factor in a half.
I haven't noticed it.
Disguise. A team that
The stream hasn't been chopping as much though.
hadn't won a single map of Fracture. They come into this with a really strong game plan. And that
the
slow
fuck?
style really working in their favor. They're able to manipulate rotations.
No, I
Like
think
we
that
saw
sounds good.
Last run, like, as I was talking, Clear kind of just
And the video seems better too.
capitalizing on a
But now that
lot
I
of
mention it,
space that
probably
Mad
gonna go to
Lions had
shit.
opened Up, so
Oh.
this
Oh.
next round for Mad Lions is going to be with.
Oh,
rifles.
gangsta!
It's a question. I don't think they they don't
Moving-
get the trickle.
moving like a
from
real
the
G
ultimate.
right
They
now.
will have that rolling thunder. It's how do they implement those ultimates moving forward, and the economy built up for Disguise. similar stature for Mad Lions. They're gonna, except for it's vice versa, they're gonna need to win this round because their economy is just not prevalent whatsoever. And Trick actually does get the ultimate.
Yeah, so they should.
This is their map pick.
Be going
Top
for
left
one
of the
big
screen,
take
you can
here.
see this is a Mad Lions map pick.
With the fact that they do see the ultis in front of them, I mean, they're
4-1.
they can
Raise ult up on both sides.
Hold on. It looks really fast.
And it's a 4-1 towards B main.
You
have a quick.
What's this
play
lineup?
in position.
Taking that.
Will's up top with a showstopper. He can play that.
Where's that go?
And yeah, they're looking to establish this really early.
Oh my god, he mollied him!
Yeah,
What the
Zep is gone.
fuck?
It's just gonna be the one kill though. They see that now. Drone
That's
is
kinda
got
fire.
information. You have Nanoswarm alongside the alarm button.
Wait, this spot does not go checked. This spot does not go checked.
Back over towards tower. Zexro has time. Zexro is playing with space. Here we go. Could be a crossfire.
Keck W. Keck W.
But doesn't pull at the showstopper and steal instead with a double frag.
Oh, I forgot. What's the new way to say it?
Guns. They still have.
What did that guy
position
say
back
at
over
one time?
towards Arcade,
KW?
but DSG very cleanly into sight.
And Clear has gotten into spawn as well. That null command popped at the exact.
Where
moment
was that
they
from my
hear the
Swift play game
showstopper
or
get
some shit?
pulled. And that's a free pick. Because Will is going to get caught midair. Maybe, I think Will made a mystery there to pop that ultimate in this instance.
4v3.
And from that 4v5, Disguise have done a really good job of recovering this round. And here is where they specialize. They slow things down. And they're just going to cause
KO is so
fear
far.
in Mad Lions.
He's playing for them to rotate, but...
Drone's so close. He wants to use that Rolling Thunder to be able to take out that.
My god,
spike
look
planner.
at Clear, bro. He just
That's
swings
what
that.
They're doing. They're faking for the Rolling Thunder. They're faking for
XL with his jiggles.
but they're still going to be able to plant. Drone distracted, and they use the Rolling Thunder to retake tower instead.
By the way,
Exalt is the
I want
only
to point
one that gets
out,
hit. You have a crossfire in
XL's
the middle
movement
of
is
sight.
clean.
Gangsta has
If you
the
keep an
angle.
eye out for it,
Exalt is now back.
he's got some
Two
clean
players
movement.
remaining now. One of them is finally rotating from spawn. Trick comes in on time. Has Exalt in a 1v1.
Oh my god, Steel.
Steel comes out of the smoke. What a peek from Steel.
Oh my god.
And he's gone.
The boomer power.
Saved from Steel.
Wow. Well done. They look fucking sharp.
And I think Disguise in this round had just
Mad Lions
the
are
better knowledge of
literally
how to play
their
around
name.
these
They're Mad
ultimates.
Lions.
Right? Like you said, trying to bait out that Rolling Thunder, using that null command to cancel out Will's Showstopper.
You guys fuck with the
And
Mad
even
Lions
when in that
logo?
4v5
Kinda clean,
disadvantage,
right?
They still
kinda
understand the
clean,
game that it's
actually.
game. We gotta watch out for these ultimates. We have to be prepared for this kind of play. And they had players in position. Right? You look at the way they had that B postman. Players were really far spread out to avoid that Rolling Thunder. And that resets Mad Lions here. And they're going to try very similar to what we saw, where they're going to have a stun over towards their main. Fast play here towards B to get this control.
My god, why is the chat moving so fast all of a sudden? There's just a
Disguise.
massive influx of people.
The north side to play their
It wasn't
defense.
moving this quick 5 minutes ago.
Might only catch one.
Take your turn typing, dude.
No,
Steel
nothing
didn't
at
get
all.
caught.
Wait in line.
That, you get the rotation back over towards A. I mean, again, DSG. You're awaiting this slower play style. It didn't exactly know.
We just like to give our opinions. No, I do appreciate everyone's opinion. It was just, I could have sworn it wasn't moving that fast 5 minutes ago.
So far, they're just letting Mad Lions pretty much
Oh!
waltz into them. They
Oh,
let
oh,
time go
oh,
by.
oh, oh,
They
who do you wanna
let-
shoot?
they
Fake,
let
fake,
Mad
fake.
Lions get into
Look at him,
their
look at him,
own
look at him.
net,
Oh
get
my
into
god,
different
yo,
positions.
XL is caffeinated. He's on
Now by the end of
juvie,
this round, it could just be
pre-workout,
clean once again.
and coffee all at the same time. Holy shit. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
Down online for round number 8. This has been disguised
God.
all over.
He tweaking
in this
FR.
map, to be
He just
honest.
like me, FR.
At least in this first half, things are starting to peel away for a team that, going into this was their map pick for Mad Lions, and it's
A lot. They can't do that this time. No one can go out on their own.
a really different setup here for Mad Lions. They put Ainge up in Heaven Tower on the B site with a shotgun.
3 dish.
And just
A-man is going slow.
And they're gonna put Zexro in a spot by himself. They're playing a retake here towards this A side.
They're getting pushed
But
back. Do they cancel?
They have a Rolling Thunder as well to work with. A lot of ultimates coming into this round. DSG are actually putting some acceleration into this hit.
They got Will.
Absolutely. Just a one person on site, though, taking on the rolling
Oh,
thunder.
fuck.
The smokes are off. The orbital strike is
Look at Will, look at
Clears
Will.
away, clear.
Still
Nobody
there,
else can get
right?
into the
No, he's
middle of
dead.
sight.
Oh my God.
Ends up taking away one. Here we go again. Exalt coming out of main. There's still
Trick.
one more player coming out of there.
3-3.
It's incredible to me that Clear is still alive. 30
Wall bang.
HP left, and finally he goes away.
Can't break that.
This
You gotta push it.
retake is fully in there for Mad Lions. They have to cover up this
Oh.
lockdown, though. Gangsta trying to get a spray down. 3
Nice
seconds
try.
left.
Nice try. Very
Couldn't
close.
Get the kills, but Ziff is in on
Oh,
site.
what the
Oh my
fuck?
gosh, that headshot. What a shot from
That's a
Ziff.
PC check.
An orbital strike to deal with. 40 seconds left. Ainge is in spawn.
Close right,
waiting,
spawn.
Waiting for a contact.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my
Ziff,
god.
There's no way he's getting closer. Ziff
Oh.
looking into the mouth of the beast. It's it's the Mad Lions instead.
He takes the free plant there, right? Did he know Brimstone was there?
And in a much faster round from
They did,
Disguise.
right?
A much faster round. Trick goes huge with a double from Tower, by the way. His positioning to catch the players on dish
He had
to find
ults.
those 2 players.
True.
As well. That gives Mad Lions kind of a resurgence in that round. They can play the retake with their ults. They can play the retake and they can play the post plan as well.
Fair
with
enough.
Aegis Orbital Strike. Mad Lions able to knock on a second round.
How's money
At least
looking?
keeping
They
their
still have a lot of
bounty
money
afloat, with
for
only
DSG.
one player walking away from that round, they are still economically struggling.
3-2 B now.
Guys, once more, are doing a very similar approach. This time on the B side. Another fast look in towards B.
And they see the economy too. This is another opportunity to actually reset Mad Lions. DSG needs this round. 2 players.
He's in front of the nade. He's in front of the nade.
But this is way.
Wait, he knows that he could be in front of it. Wow. Wow.
You tell the clear out just in case.
Ainge thought he was being clever.
Nobody flanking. They're gonna have that brim up soon.
But as always,
Sid
clear
is trying
clears.
to clear up for Zexro, but again, no smokes up just yet.
This is so crazy. Yeah, no smokes, and they're not even committed to sight. Steel was hoping that someone would push down A, but no one does. Now the smokes are coming out. It's Zip. Just
What is Trick doing right there?
Look at the amount of control they have.
I think he was just like
point they get the smokes up.
unaware of the
Finally, they
danger
take sight with
ahead.
full tower control, full stairs control. It's only 2 players remaining.
Look what this guy wrote. I'm gonna copy paste his message. I'm gonna copy paste his message. It's so
This is
cute.
the play calling that we wanted to see. An investor flawless for Disguised.
It's start fast and then slow things down, which is what Disguise are always
He thinks
good
he's
at.
so funny.
We're not seeing those
He thinks he's so funny.
very apparent mistakes where there's no trade, no one's swinging together. This seems to be a well-oiled machine. Everyone's positioning makes sense. All the util they're throwing makes sense. And Mad Lions.
This guy wrote cleared out Keck W, good one.
That kind of play style. Another eco for them here. They're gonna try and set Will up for another north side.
I know, I copied his user to give him
This side
credit.
is gonna come
I gave him
from
credit.
Dish. And similar to how Disguise counted the last crunch, they're just gonna play towards the bottom.
Alright, so it's
part of
a
the
eco for
Nobody
Mad
is.
Lions here.
It's
Wait,
for the last 3
who won the last round?
ecos, or at least
DSG
ones
did,
where
right?
Mad Lions had pistols.
They just
Disguise
play
have
like
just
this.
stayed towards.
I actually
one
missed the
side
end of the
map.
rounds,
Just
but I'm pretty sure DSG won
just
it.
wait. And it's
'Cause they're also
working out now
ecoing,
where
yeah.
Mad Lions have 4 players crunching up the top side. They hear the TP or the tripwire, excuse me.
KO ults, will it be used?
They will know
Go
that
in.
that's going to be a
Or they save it?
an attempt at a crutch.
They're saving it.
Side, so they're going to accelerate, take the site control.
Had they lost
I
this
don't think
round,
there's much here
we would
to
all
write
be
for
like,
Mad Lions.
wow, they should have used the
They only
KO
have a
ults.
single stinger and a
But
share.
looking at it,
Yep, should just be
since they have low
try and
buy,
farm ult points or
it makes
just try and
sense
die at the very end.
to save it for the gun round.
They both have the exact same objective.
Look at this setup.
DSG. almost
Oh,
doing the exact
no.
same thing. That's why
One guy's
some of
playing
these
with his
players are
tablet.
hunting Zig.
One guy's got a
He got
fucking,
3 ult points left, and he gets
classic
all
in hand.
3
What was
of
that?
them in one fell swoop.
That was a share.
Ultimate going into the next round, an investor flawless.
Back to back.
Okay, Disguise. This map could be over, but just this next round.
That's
Wasn't
really
Zexro
scary to
talking
think
crazy
that
in 10
Mad
mans last
Lions is
night?
your map pick,
What do you mean by crazy?
and
Oh.
probably one.
Oh,
of your last
about this
four
match?
Next
Yeah,
round
they
is
did
who
joke
we
around a
obviously
little
force
bit.
up next round. But this is the
Yeah,
I don't
last
entirely
Spectres,
remember.
right?
full rifle
But I
round
think
you're
they
gonna
were
have here. Spectres and
implying that it would be an easy game.
So a
if I'm not
loss here
mistaken.
puts probably Disguise in
Shall we pull
position
up
to
the
go
VOD?
10-2. They're going fast here into the B site. No question about
I actually
that.
have to delete
Maybe
yesterday's
they
VOD
ramp things up,
because of
gonna
all
pick,
the
slow things down
fucking
like they usually
music
do.
that I played.
But they will send clear.
But I'm
very
waiting for my
far.
editor to
He's been
download it
so
first.
instrumental in these rounds, getting
Let's see
deep
if he
into spawn
has.
every single time here on B. And they have switched up the setup. Here
My
for Mad
dual
Lions.
PC
It's
audio
Zexro instead
fucked
of
up.
Tower, and
It's
Trick
downloading
to
now,
try and
nice.
deal with that pressure from clear.
And Zexro, excuse me, Trick. He has one ult point left. He gets a kill here. He could use that ulti to try
Big
to
pick.
hold this down.
That a spam kill?
He gets the frag. He is suppressed. He has to wait a little bit until he can actually utilize this ultimate. This is very, very good for Disguise.
Aye, aye,
Still, they're in
aye.
on sight. And Ziff, the lurker, does get the kill onto Zexro. 4v4 now.
Lag.
An orbital strike here and a null command to play the retake. They are again trying to ban out all these util. First comes the aftershock, and Trick, still good for a second, has his null command as well. This gets tricky here for Disguise.
And the knife still going up. Trick,
Oh.
he actually utilized the ultimate right before he goes down. Good timing. But Ziff, good spot. They're actually pushing that smoke even
Yo,
more.
they are
Some
crazy
red line,
bitches.
And they're just stuck in their spawn. Again, no plan,
Oh
though.
my
They
god,
have
he's
time.
flanking Canteen,
They're
my
chilling
boy.
for now. 35 seconds left. And they do not
Yo!
they do not check their flank. Huge kills coming in. Mad Lions go down to 1. 1v3 now. Low HP.
He said,
Drone has a
"Fuck
little bit
it!"
of a chance, but he has the wide swing.
Alright, we can agree that he did not have to brim ult that. Actually, they're all low HP. That was probably the logic. That was probably the logic. Fuck it. Honestly, use it. I think it's good.
Late round adaptations, I think, are where this guy's truly.
Considering the HP, I think it's good. But if they had like high HP, probably not, right? 3v1.
Losing 2 players, by the way, to Trick in a 4v3 again, they still
secure the round.
Decide, okay, we have.
Yeah, I think fuck it too. I think fuck it too. Take the round. Use the ult. I like it.
Plan from his entry was to get close. And Mad Lion's not able to deal with it. Last round of this half, and all they've really got is one single Vandal. This round becomes incredibly difficult, and this has been disguised all over this first half.
Yeah, and I mean, you see the setup on A. They're trying really anything.
Steal equal Westbrook. Oh god, don't start with that again.
If Will gets any sort of contact, he can instantly.
Don't start with that. Don't get me started, bro.
And DSG.
KD to the Suns.
Completely evading that sort of setup.
Don't get me started, dog.
Slow once again. The lack of information always leaves DSG at this sort of pace. It's methodical.
This is so hard to play against right now because they have no info.
Mad Lions are scared to take that info now. Alarmbot's going to reveal that this is a focus towards Arcade. 2 players still are going to work that part of Tree, but Clear's going to go in first. A showstopper does get the kill. Oh, does not that. It gets the kill. It's instead the nade.
Good stun, but it was a second late.
And Will's going
Where you going? Where you going? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Mad Lions picked this map. Can we get a Keck W in the chat?
Now, right? 1v4?
If there's any Mad Lions management watching, it's all love, baby.
I can call and say Clear has probably been the key player in this first half, but man, it has just been systematic from Disguise.
Oh fuck.
They are taking Mad Lions to another level of fracture, and it's not one that Mad Lions have ever experienced before. I'm a Mad fan.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Devastating scoreline. Regardless if you want to look at the minute map statistics of what side is better for Mad Lions, it doesn't matter. 10-2 is still devastating, and they go 50-50 most of the time in their first and second halves.
Yeah, I was more intrigued on how the retakes would go down for DSG, but when your defense is this good, when your shift around the attack is that good, always leaving the attack just enough space.
Is this a pocket pick for DSG?
Or, excuse me, leaving the defense enough space.
What do you mean by a pocket pick?
Capitalize.
Like
I mean, it's just good stuff from Disguise.
This is a strong. They didn't pick this map.
On the attacking side, need to win 11 rounds.
Is it a strong map for DSG? Apparently.
One suppressed.
Master play here from Disguise and towards A main. And a slow creep up here from Mad Lions over towards B. This attacking side holds a lot of promise.
Well, they are picking the right side, Mad Lions. And we have seen crazier comebacks. 11-1 NRG versus Crew.
Might actually not a kill, and it does. 2 big frags already.
But as I say that,
yeah, it's gonna be 3 people on site, and no
this shit's over. GG.
Exalt coming out, 3 players coming out.
Oh my god, bro. Yo, I don't know what happened to Steel, but I refuse. I need a webcam. How do we know for sure it's him on his PC?
Swept the rug away.
Yeah, there was hope. I mean, they're much better on their attacking side.
Like that might be Diablo. That might be fucking El Diablo playing right there.
That was in the second half. So Mad Lions are a team that is.
He's literally rolling the years back.
Halves work. But I think given that scoreline and given what we have now, it's almost impossible to see them coming back through this. 5 Stingers is what they're going to be working with. And there are already 4 players here on the A site. Are they just going to try and...
Diablo's in Brazil? We thought he's in Brazil. Apparently not.
Smoke ready for Disguise to contest A main.
Dude, how are there 4 people on this side of the map completely calling them out? Here we go, though. Knife alongside.
Diablo's in Brazil. Monka W.
To try to clear out this corner. It might just work. Nobody else is clearing. The trades could come in for Mad Lions. Again, keyword could. But instead, it's DSG. 3 players with the crossfire. 4 players, excuse me, in the middle of the game.
If Zexro wins this,
no chance.
I will buy every piece of merch on the Mad Lions website.
I could try it. Whatever. DSG. Already thinking about that next map again.
I guess business is doing well. They don't need my money. All good.
These 2 teams, but for the fact that Disguise have never won this map, I mean, this is a decent change.
We're again seeing your critique of Steel's critique of. This felt like we weren't together.
He didn't even try. He didn't even try.
We weren't trading properly.
It was Steel's critique.
Felt a little uncoordinated, and it does not feel uncoordinated here. This feels like a Disguise that is on another level right now against Mad Lions.
He's a Fortnite player, lol, and still was mid. Okay, let's not jump to conclusions here. Mad Lions players are crazy. 1.
It's deja vu.
2, they're having an off game. DSG are playing insane. 3, I'm pretty sure Zexro was insane at Fortnite from every single person I've heard it.
And this time, the same satchel doesn't actually miss its mark. There goes
we don't
Will
have to be
Steel.
so
Zexro
critical.
Coming out of Dish. Again, the exact same position. Exalt does get the trade, but this is way better. 2 players going down. And now a big chance in a 3v4. Potentially Mad Lions might have sight.
Ooh, the spray from Exalt. I don't know if it was his spray that caught Will, but it did damage. No flash. I mean, you're up 12-2. I would have the confidence to take this kind of swing.
Oh my, yo, Gangsta, by the way, I don't know his score, but I feel like his impact this match has been insane.
2 players remaining. Ainge has them all
Like,
to work with, but
he
it's his teammates are currently in
looks
main.
like he's doing
No
everything
molly under trick
correct.
Either. Ainge really just has to hold on to his sight. It's all in his lonesome. He does have a crossfire. He's waiting up for that cross. Ziff. Okay, that's a perfect cage. Isolates the
What is that, a bulldog?
Ainge. The 2v2 now as Ainge goes down.
2
the
stingers
crossfire's
too.
down. Okay, Cage goes
Wow.
down. Gangsta waiting for the 1v2. Can just defuse that.
Wow.
No way,
I was just
Gangsta.
complimenting him. I'm not a Jinx
Finishes
anymore.
off the map with a bang.
And in 2v1 fashion.
Holy
Gangsta
fuck.
is gonna pull out
Yo,
map number 1 there.
this
for
is bad.
Disguise.
Bro, I don't think Toast is ever going to watch with me again.
That map there.
I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him maybe it's better we part ways.
I don't know how the rest of this year's gonna go. Would we have seen a comeback? I seriously doubt it. Disguise from top to bottom in this first map.
Holy fuck. They played insane, bro. Like, even if Mad Lions played bad, they still played fucking this was probably like
We were hoping this was gonna be a gigabanger, but the way it's shaping up, it looks like it's only going
one of the most one-sided matches I've seen in a while. Like we've seen 13, but this was like crazy. Like I feel like they were like perfect. Every player was perfect. I felt like. I think Ocean gave him drugs. I'm formally making an accusation of drug use. I'd like to send them an in-home test kit.
like as per usual, and he's been good in a lot of these one-on-one duels, but it's Disguise who have made no noise and are starting to ramp it up, and they've gotten right onto the B site.
I mean, trying to get the plant down, but Exalt doesn't care. Exalt still goes for the wide swing, and there goes Trick instantly getting traded. 4v3 now. Mad Lions needs to make a big rotation.
They're going to fight for this mid-link area. They had Ziff as well working. They wanted to make sure they couldn't get flanked, wanted to win that mid-link fight.
Good point.
And in a 3-on-4, Wall is down, and Will has been good to find one. We needed him to light up, but here's
3-on-3 post plant.
Again, they fought.
Yo, the quality looks really fucking good. I'm not going to comment on it further.
Could just be control there. And here comes Ziff. Ziff with the first contact, but you still have Steel. Steel has the first contact, but doesn't get the kill. Still has Drone, gets the frag. But the frenzy around the corner to overwhelm.
The fuck just happens? The fuck? Did we miss every kill?
Will give Steel a little bit more time there. He takes on a 1v2 instead. Mad Lions, much better start than last map.
Yo, what a haunt from Drone as well to give the cue for Ainge to take the swing and win that fight. Very well played retake here, but a lot of credit to this Exec. I think Disguise did a lot of good things here, but gave themselves up to these Will 1-on-1s where he finds a 3K to make that retake happen. He was someone that went 5-15 in that first map. You know you need Will to heat up, and you know that, again, when Will wins or when Mad Lions wins, it's always a key player like Will. When he doesn't perform, they will lose the map, so watch out for this guy and what he can do.
It's this type of map where he just has to do more. He's going to be very much mobile.
So this is Disguise map pick.
Get some decent early information, but again, it's an explosive agent.
I'm behind? No, I'm not. Banned.
Doesn't get the first contact. Doesn't call any sort of shift back over from A either. Instead, it's just that full control of mid with not a single piece of information.
By the way, I didn't tweet that on live.
Finally, the alarm bot goes down in halls, but you see the slow
Does anyone
from Disguise once
find
again.
the stream through
usually
Twitter?
See this from their full buys on their anti-ecos, excuse me.
I'll tweet it.
But this time on their own eco, they're just taking things corner by corner, trying to overwhelm instead.
Trick, who has been playing pretty well, especially last week. I think it went like plus 12, I want to say, throughout that series. I don't remember what exactly it was, but looked good against TSM.
Oh yeah, M80 versus TSM is next. Holy fuck, that one's gonna be crazy. GMD? Oh my god.
Big entries, and now Clear moved on to the Viper, which isn't
Week
something
2,
we
day
highlighted
2, right?
too much
Yeah,
on.
I
It's
think
that
so.
kind of a really big role swap for a
30
double
seconds
controller
left.
setup that Disguise have gone for, and so
Yeah.
it has worked very well in the past for Disguise. This round, I don't think much is going to come to fruition, as you can see already. Trick picking up that Vandal, but for now, Mad Lions.
They forced this? No, they saved actually.
Coasting for the time being with 2-0 start.
Bomb
Keeping,
plant, 2
I was gonna say
kills.
4 players alive, but at least 2 of these rifles.
Armor
moving forward,
shot.
hopefully, and that will put them in a pretty good economic position.
What
going
else?
To round number 3, where
Yeah.
Disguise get their full buy on the board as well.
Maybe some more. They're playing Crossfire again, but no contact in sight. They have no chance to actually take away the spike. So actually,
Bomb
they take away
plant,
3 guns.
3 kills,
Not too
and
bad.
armor
Might be
shot.
able to pick up one of the,
That's
one of
like-
the Bulldogs back, but
Very fucking good.
okay, moving on. It's going to be Mad Lions. Again, we have to see how they even structure up their defense. They're
Look at their buy
playing
now.
with the duelist. How aggressive are we going to see, Will?
It's a very costly round, though, for Mad Lions. And I don't
Look, they don't know what to buy. Look, they're shuffling.
Oh, maybe
It's actually not that bad.
All the way back into this. A very, very interesting
Oh.
buy here for Mad Lions.
2 Vandal Lights,
And
a
I wonder
Bulldog.
if it's a mentality of let's keep the momentum. If we lose with the lesser
Wait, these
guards,
guys have light
that's
too?
gonna hurt
How?
because we lose a round,
How does
but
this
it's
guys
also
have
gonna
lights? I thought they
morale. So
saved.
I wonder if maybe that's the call
Oh
here,
shit, it's kind of even.
as they're putting a little bit more pressure towards B off of that pistol round. You can see this.
They bought
Weave
sheriffs,
as a
I see.
knife, and they're instead playing a lot more passive here towards B lane.
So
we're
it's a
gonna
mid
see
default.
These guys manipulate this mid position, break that turret, and then we'll see what they do afterwards.
Street control, trying to
And
take
that knife
Con.
is so deep.
Raze and Fade are
You're
moving
gonna
up to
get
fight this.
all of this control.
KO's on his own. KO versus
Right off the
Raze.
free, it's gonna be that 1v1 battle with Will.
Oh, that
Red Bull
crosshair
wins out.
placement.
Everyone else from Mad Lions back
Oh.
up into their sights.
Oh,
no,
clear.
clear. Like you said, alongside the spike. But it was
That's
Trick
a-
all the way on the open. I thought it was gonna be the free frag.
Just a walkout.
A lot of mid space open up here by Disguise. Both these Mad Lions players have grouped up back in towards a main. Trick wanted another. Zexro not
I
in
don't love
position there to
this
trade. That concedes the B site almost entirely.
Setup
Zexro
from Mad Lions, but
was very good in the open qualifiers, and we need him to come alive again.
oh, nice
there
shot.
for 1. In Disguise, they
They know
thought
they're
that he
split
was gonna have
now.
a
It's
double there, but
1-1.
he only gets 1, so a 2-1-3 in this retake, and it's entirely doable here for Mad Lions.
Absolutely, Zexro still waiting though. Whoa, they're not. They
Wow,
faked
the
play
smokes went
instead.
down.
Steel's trying to
The
find a
smokes
gap.
went down,
Kill does
and they
go on
faked
to
it.
Zexro, though.
Well
Ainge
played.
trying to stop
1v3.
this. 1v3.
Now 2.
22 seconds left. Gangsta's low, and Ainge doesn't get
Damn.
the frag. Disguise.
Scrappy.
These were. It's that.
Is that Will from 100 Thieves? Yes,
formerly
formerly from 100 Thieves.
The inability to commit.
It's not really the inability to commit. I think it's just they expected a little bit more from Ziff here, right? You can already see, oh, he gets 1? Yeah, he should have gotten 2, but he doesn't actually.
I think they faked plant like 3 or 4
That drone from
times.
TSM as
It's not
well.
even that. I think it's more so that the way Disguise
Sir
played,
Head?
I think maybe you read this a little bit differently from me, is that Disguise, when they tap that spike, and it's not an uncommitment. I mean, you're already on the site. You know you're committing to the site. It's that spike tap is
How many
to
teams from
draw
Ascension
out
can make
concerns,
franchise?
draw out players, which we've seen it do multiple times
One
on
team.
Fracture. They drew out ultimates, they drew out peaks, they allowed as well for them to get aggressive in towards spawn. We haven't seen that just yet on Pearl, and I think the way Disguise have played, it makes
So
it
it's,
incredibly hard for Mad Lions to get a good read.
A main
That
contact
slow tempo
with 2
means that a
lurks,
rotate
kind of.
alert could happen at any time. You have to play
Mad Lions are on the half buy.
Yeah, fighting for mid-map control.
They have 3
purely
here,
for
so-
information is so risky. You have to use so much utility to do that.
They're going
and
for
it's
the
same thing
C's
with
nade
AMD.
combo, it looks like, right? C's nade combo.
Mad Lions.
Nightfall is going to get used here.
Let's see if they do it. Nades in.
There's not a lot behind in this round for
Gets the
Mad Lions,
first
but
kill.
Still, Disguise give that respect.
What the fuck
Doesn't
just
look like they
happened?
even-
What was that?
Expected the half buy. Looks like the cash was fine for Mad Lions, but they just stick to around that 3K. Excuse me, 2K instead.
Bomb is not planted
45
yet.
seconds.
Here it goes.
Plant will finally go down. No one's gonna push out of that.
They used a lot of util over the wall, but didn't really follow up with too much. Dangerous game.
A lot of
Mad Lions
spray
are just
going
gonna
on
win
here.
out. Man, it's
Yeah,
just
so
it's such a
much-
weird.
Should be
waiting
pretty
game.
easy
They're
though.
just waiting
3 of them
out
are
this
very low.
utility.
They have pistols.
It's Drone
Backside
and
activity mainly. And they're hoping for that flank
Got the
from
kill on the
Ice,
flank.
which actually
Yep.
gets nothing from it. So that should dismantle this retake here for Mad Lions.
And the stars are gone too. They have to push out onto site. They have to watch this 1v3 essentially. Ziff gonna be able to get the crossfire. Clear is now here. It was a 1v3 for Gangsta, but now it's a 4v1 instead.
They invested Fade and Astro ults on
Second
Eco.
round clean up there from Disguise. Ziff now only one off of his
I think
lockdown.
it's
That will be
fine.
Mad Lions with the full
It's so
buyback,
early
no
in the
command,
game,
didn't play
and you already
alongside
have
that
those
showstopper.
ults.
And I'm curious
and you're trying to
see
build
if
money,
there's
you're trying to build
attempt
momentum,
fight mid a little bit
I feel like it's fine, right?
last couple rounds have just been a turn
Even though it's
towards
eco?
blank and then a very passive hold towards art. So
I think arguably you would want to save it maybe
are
if you
fighting
have
a little
like
bit
a
heavier
lead,
here.
right?
Alarm
Or if you
bot
have like
towards
a lot of cash in the
bigger
bank.
fight as well.
Not even
Between
cash in the
both
bank. I
Will
think
and
if you have a
Shroud,
lead,
it's mid control.
then you could save it. But when the game is close like this, I feel like you gotta just get every round you can.
Yanks is gonna try and counter
Also
back
because it's
here.
early
This
game,
Prowler does
so
force one player back, but yeah, you can see
the longer you hold on to it,
taking a lot of mid control this time around.
is just taking away
All Ziv is
opportunity
gonna
from
do
using
here
it
is
again.
Play contact and just keep these
4
players
B
here.
long
Try to
with
fight
the
these
KJ
three
lurk.
players. Might peek on.
Zexro
Allow time for DSG.
There's
is
no one
suppressed.
from Madline, so they don't know that this
and he's
long
alone,
has happened,
so this is
and
tough.
It's gonna happen
And he's
again.
going through the molly.
Exalt has got the ult
Oh
as
my
well to
God.
counter out Will's
He hears this,
showstopper,
but
and, Zexo just
he got out.
has
He got
no
out.
idea they suck all
He's
the
lucky to
balls
get out,
already.
honestly.
It's just unfortunate, but again, they were more or less playing for that retake. It was
So
only
now they have
Zexro
KO
here.
ults and Razor on the retake. And Ainge is
Here
one
we
off
go now. It's
Asher
gonna be
Wall.
full 5v5. We're looking at guns here. They're clearing on mid
So-
slowly now. We've seen already so many
They
lurks from
backed out
DSG.
so fast.
Let's
There's no
see it.
knife here from Exalt to cancel out this showstopper. But time is being bought here from the
Exal's
skies.
playing up.
Exalt the only man in
Double
sight,
kill flash.
contesting with the flash.
Oh my God, the
Zexo
timing
goes
is
right on
crazy.
through, and
The
he's
timing is
cutting down
crazy.
the defense. But Madline
Wow. You got the trade on the
Take one
Razor.
back with a showstopper. Clear still at the top. 3 players, 2 players at the top of mid, top of long. Excuse
Oh.
me. Clear does have the angle.
Oh.
Patrol gets him instead.
Are you kidding me?
That's the
Wow.
ultimate frag. Steel
Wow,
was
wow, wow.
waiting the entire time.
That's big, that's
to
big.
take out the player on spike. Let everyone else contact.
They did not
instead.
invest.
And Drone just can't get it done.
And it was again
KO
extremely
ults.
similar to what I was talking about on the map of Fracture. It feels like the skies have
But
got
they did
an
use Razor ult.
incredibly good feel for how these ultimates are coming into these rounds. And this one was really well played. Again, you have at least one player contesting the site, being a nuisance, even when that showstopper comes out. And I think Exalt's goal there is, you know, he gets a kill, which is nice, but also to distract and draw the showstopper, that ultimate, into a different position. Well played from this guys in that post plan. Now they're stacking 5 or 4 players, apologies, towards this A side. And Mad Lions, they're trying to adjust, but they're just, they're not with the times right now. There's no one towards mid for the second time in a row.
And instead, for their troubles, they get a lockdown in their face. The best thing they can do now is potentially take back A control, but it's just not going to happen. They have to back out towards their spawn. DSG, again, just looking for another clean round. It's not like their economy is fully out of the way. But it's yet another round where 5 players stay alive here. 4 Mad Lions trying to make
wow.
this retake happen.
Sorry.
They are fighting so heavily here, this guys. This is
The half buy?
something that they did on Fracture, something they did in the last round, something they're doing here again. And I can think you can almost guaranteedly see the control that Disguise and the kind of the flow of the game right now that's going through them. This is a Disguise that is beating out any mistakes they had against the guard. Again, I think not this time around. Another approach here and 4 ultimates for Mad Lions. The lockdown from Zexro, and you can see an emphasis to lockdown art here as well. Mad Lions are playing a little bit more aggressive this time. They tried to switch it up. They went mid 2 rounds in a row, didn't get anything. This time they pushed B long, and now they've got a firm grasp on this round, it looks like.
At least have a
All right.
decent idea of what they're doing. There's
4
nobody over
ults.
towards B, but the rotation back to
That
A
man is
just not
blind.
happening.
Traded.
They
That's
shot.
definitely a
However,
DSG
the offer
favorite
in terms
trade.
of Steel Gangsta does get the trade back. It's going to be Trick now in a 1v2, almost a 1v4.
Oh.
He does have a teammate.
10
Crossfire
HP.
back over to word short, but now Trick has to stay alive. 10 HP.
Little bit of
left.
resistance
Zexro
from the
has
Mad
cross
Boys.
in short, and the rotation is coming in. Great time delay here for Mad Lions.
Really watch out for that art lurk.
There's a flank
Top
coming
ults
in,
here
but
from
KJ
Drone to
Alarmbot
try and slow
will
down the exec
be
even further.
deactivated
Time for Drone to build
with KO
on
ults.
Gangsta.
Fade should run,
There you
right?
go.
Fade should
Shot.
run
That
with
is
the
an
KO
unreasonable
ults.
position.
Beat the Alarmbot.
Ziff, I don't
That's gonna
know
be
if he's in the
huge.
range.
That's gonna be
He's not.
huge.
He's not in the range, so Drone has been able to slip on through.
He snuck by. Oh my God, that was so close.
Are you kidding me?
That
The
was
alarm
so
bell goes up
close.
Right behind him, right as he walks by. The timing is insane.
30 seconds left.
Unfortunate for DSG. Now they're stuck on A. They do have Spike though. They need to clear out Will. They've cleared short. They've made
Clear
their way
is
past short.
making his way up,
You just don't know where Drone is
but
at this time.
defenders are starting to
It's up to
close
him.
in.
This fight,
Wow,
he
big
does-
kill.
Oh my goodness, he wins that fight in spectacular fashion.
Super
And now
hindsight,
they know when
but I don't
they
think
pop-
Will plays for
they should know
kills.
where both these
I think
players
he like
are.
he tucks hard.
4 seconds left, and they
You know what I mean? He just plays to like. Because there's like 15 seconds left. If they're going B, whatever. If they're going A, just play like, you know,
it wasn't enough.
very safe.
Zexero does find Gangsta. It was almost so cheeky for him. But now
You know he's here?
1v2. Playing in the back line.
1 HP. A lot of damage though. That's still pretty good for Disguised.
To make it work, but
Pretty good for Disguised.
Drone takes it back.
Because these guys are broke. Like they win this next round, then they're back on save.
Does work there. Gives you a lot of space and a lot of time to think on.
Check the monies. Check the monies.
Timeout does net them a singular round.
Maybe this is a good round for Disguised to call attack, because this is a money break opportunity. Like I feel like a pause here could be good just to really make sure you win this round.
Early days here on Pearl, but that was a big change up, and I think one that definitely worked out a lot better. Now what's the switch up here again?
Astrowall and Viper ult.
They actually have no.
What's that sound?
Nothing. This is an eco round technically for Mad Lions.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an eco. You could call it a half because they're just down to the same amount of money, but DSG. Again, it might be the same.
It means your break is over. Fuck, I didn't know it started.
They just don't know if their opponents have guns or not. So they're just going to put every piece of util possible. Just a regular exec.
Tarik, must be nice only watching match and not playing Valo. I can't tell if that was sarcastic, but
yeah, this is what that
it is.
kind of does on long that these guys are throwing. It's drawing out aggression.
Ooh.
Right? They lose the aggression.
Wait, they won the round and saved?
2 ultimates getting popped out here as well. They know rifle's been picked up.
What? Exalt runs right towards him, and it's gonna be the free frag for Trick. Clear's trying to find a shot with a shotgun too, and he's gonna keep the Viper's orb, Viper's pit open.
Oh my Zexero!
Zexero gets right in the face.
Wait, I don't know their money, but was that the right call to make?
Still going to be the kill back for Exalt, but you have one in heaven. Hasn't showed himself yet, but does go down. Ainge
Treat, turn!
This entire time through mid.
Did your job.
Finally going to make his appearance. Still has a cosmic divide. Still could cover up the spike if he wants to with some utility, but still Gravwell on top.
You know he's off.
Steel does pull. There goes the Haunt.
Gotta be a stick. The smoke's going down though. He can't stick it. He can't though. That smoke was going down beforehand, right?
The respect from Disguise to pop 2 ultimates. But what a contestable round for Mad Lions. It's Trick that goes down, and then Zexero with a nasty flick onto clear. Yeah, you'll see.
Nah, you should buy every time after a round win. There's a Thinking Man's Valorant video on it. Who the fuck is Thinking Man's?
The side of Mad Lions, but still Disguise. They walk away with it in the end. I wonder what their economy is going to look like here as well, because both teams are kind of in a very hot spot economically. Yeah, both teams definitely are. The team that loses is going to get
He's a great YouTuber. He's a goat. I mean that with no disrespect, by the way. I'm going to search it.
Instantly, a lot of util on the front line. Gravwell to try to clear out anyone trying to make that first contact. Anyone trying to push up a main. This is just everyone from DSG here. Gravwell is going to be utilized. Here comes finally the push. Exalt's going to be able to get.
Oh, he's a YouTuber.
Mad Lions is here.
That does a lot of analysis basically on different topics that are Valorant based. That's cool. Thinking Man's. Shout out Thinking Man's. According to Thinking Man's, he has analyzed every possible situation and outcome. It is never smart to save after winning the round. So Mad Lions, you may have found a new analyst to hire.
Cosmic Divide is going to go up in main, but that position doesn't even matter. Everyone's in the back.
Shorty's out. He's cringe. He's cringe.
Steel going to go for 4, but it doesn't matter. The rest of DSG is still up good.
Holy
that's
fuck.
A great play again from Disguise. Reading, I don't know if it's a direct read. Maybe it's a call from Steel to say, hey, they have a Cosmic Divide. Let's push in a spot because we know where that ult's going to go.
Why are you gaslighting my guy?
From Disguise,
what?
That Cosmic Divide.
How am I gaslighting? Explain to me.
Playing very close corners.
Who am I gaslighting and how am I gaslighting?
You're the player holding the angle. That's what Steel had on those 3 kills. Mad Lions get reset once more, and Disguise continue to pull away. Similar to what we saw in the first round, they're pulling away here again in the second.
It's so much work now.
He's gaslighting you about gaslighting, literally.
Mad Lions has to do, and in these rounds, no progress can be made. It's just pistols. It's just random pushes that your team can do, unless you stack all 4 or 5 on a single site.
Is the stream still lagging?
Last week, DSG
no comment. No comment.
Did not have a very good grasp of map control, map flow, rotations.
So this is a half enforcement from the Mad Boys. Any Mad fans in the chat? Yeah, I'd be mad too.
A really slow walk up. And
Got his
first
ass.
pick is kind of
Sheesh.
scaring Ziff into holding this position. He lost it as well before, so you have to be cautious of these Mad Lions that are now starting to put pressure on these flanks. Even with these lesser guns, it's still a threat. Spike goes down, a little bit of damage on the Gangsta. Ziff has worked his way up and towards B-Link. Here's a player coming in from Connector.
Not a Mad fan, but a DSG hater. The fuck did Toast do to you?
Mad Lions. This has come down to a 2v3.
Nah.
Oh my god.
Nah, check his caffeine levels. Check his caffeine.
Third eye. Flicks right behind him. There's no chance that Trick
Nah.
has this one.
Check
too.
his caffeine.
Exalt, you legend.
That was unreal from Exalt.
That was
And when
nice.
things started to get scary, a crazy flick comes out from Exalt. One,
That's the
he
Phantom
heard
thing,
the
right?
sheriff shot.
Like, you have the
Zender's
Vandal
just
there,
out in the open mid
you
reload.
maybe get that
A
second
misclick
kill.
from Zexo for sure. But what a swing.
Exo on
from
that
Exalt
juvie,
after he hears the
facts.
sheriff
You on that
shot.
juvie, for real, for real.
Rifles are back in the hands of Mad Lions. They have a lockdown.
He be
to
chugging
play
that
with here.
shit,
They're
yo.
putting pressure towards B-Link to play that lockdown. No one towards
What's that
A-Main.
sound?
A massive switch up and a big mid duel.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 players trying to go into mid, and
God.
DSG for the first time has a lot of players here too. There goes the util, there goes the nade, but Exalt's not being found by any of it. Again,
With
Halls
this-
has 2 players there though. This hold is so strong for Mad Lions.
They surely saw Will's head as well, and they should know, and they're trying to fight it, but it's not winning. They're not winning any of these duels towards mid. And for the first time, Mad Lions have got a
So is
massive
Pro
mid
attack
advantage.
sided or defense sided?
Yeah, through early
Is-
contacts.
is it obvious?
I mean, we've seen.
I would
retakes from
argue
Mad Lions.
that-
we've seen late round wins, but finally,
It is.
finding the gap, predicting
Attack-sided,
what your opponents are gonna
right?
do, has given them a round. Here comes the rifles trying to come out of Halls, but it's gonna be a 3-man crossfire
What a
here.
work in.
It's done.
That was beautiful.
50-50 no?
Wow. Doesn't swing.
I love the fact that you put a no. 50-50 no at Tarik for this round.
How do they do it here?
Down to get like a group of 4.
We've seen Exalt use to shut
Get a
down
group of
Will.
4 going. Cap it at 4.
Will takes an aggressive peek
Not
out
too
to
much,
the
not
right
too
mid,
little.
Focus back in towards mid.
Oh, Exalt immediately pulls out his ultimate. Grabwell right in front of him, but again,
KO
made up.
ults.
Neither one of these
3 down
3
street.
players trying to rotate are going to be able to do anything. A beast play coming in, only 1 person in the back line. The lockdown being used too. This is going to be a full retake from Mad Lions.
And I like this. They're leaving Zip here towards B-Link.
Oh,
that
the
lockdown
counter
is gonna pop
cage
towards
ult.
B-Link, and they can play this post with the way they want to. You get this spike down. This is
Yep.
very similar
But
to what we saw.
It doesn't really do
at, like,
that
third
much.
round,
It just tells them they're not in sight,
they're
right?
playing towards long, and they're just playing the post.
What the fuck's happening?
They have a nade and a showstopper to stop this too, but here comes
What a
Will.
haunt.
Excuse me, Will. Oh my
Yo,
goodness.
what the
Will,
fuck
you're
is
not gonna be able to
happening?
find anything because
I don't think
of
Will
that.
has shot
There
a
goes
single
Zexo.
rocket this
Just
series.
take the frag back.
I'm not
Ace
kidding.
needs to get this done.
I think he's
Zip
popped 4
finally
raise
comes out of
ults.
mid,
Actually, no,
but
he
it's
shot
just
1
too
earlier this half. That's not
late.
true.
How does
All right,
clear
out of his 4 raise ults, he's only shot 1.
Had it in B.
Hold on 1 second. See if like
Yo,
Yurt.
how's it going?
It's going well. The skies look fucking insane.
Yeah, they actually look really good today.
Doesn't
Yeah.
mean they can't win
Is
it.
this
We've
expected?
seen a lot of maps being traded back
Or is it
and
kind of
forth between
50-50
teams,
between
so
these two?
it wouldn't be
I honestly think it's
surprise here,
50-50,
now
but I just,
Disguise,
I don't know,
think they
personally,
drop
I
off in form
like the
whatsoever.
playstyle
It's
that
just
Mad Lions have. I
have
feel like it's
finally
really like
stepped up, and in this second half,
individualistic,
they
I
have
guess.
to
Like
do
they
it
have to
again.
rely
They
on just like
played Pro
winning.
too many times,
Being on
work
point.
defense.
won it too many
Yeah.
times, but when you're
I
in
feel
a
like these guys are
2-0-2
playing really well together so far.
situation,
Yeah,
that's
their
not
team
lost,
play.
it's
Dude,
not
the last
lost,
map, I don't know if you're watching Fracture,
that's when you really
but
gotta come,
it was
put
actually
your A game
like the
forward.
most one-sided
don't know
like match, but
how
also
this
just like the
attack
most
side of Mad Lions
dominating I've
plays,
seen in
but
a
again,
while.
with
Like they
Blaze,
all looked
expected
perfect.
That's
to be a
good.
little bit more entertaining.
Yeah, I didn't watch,
a
but
little
I
bit
saw
more
like they
explosive.
just got owned.
Disguised.
Nice.
They get all of that A main control. 3 players push up and they have the info.
And it's Mad Lions map pick too, which is crazy.
Yeah, I think this guy should close this out. They have a pretty defensive sided comp.
Is Pro attack or defense sided, you think?
I think it's pretty defensive sided.
Defensive?
I think, yeah, I think it's pretty defensive sided.
Like 60-40 or more?
Honestly, from what we've been seeing, I'd say like 70-30.
Damn, we were wrong in the chat.
Yeah, but maybe like at a maybe like at
Who's in the
champs
call
and
net?
stuff.
And they're
Guard
going
net.
for a lot more too.
Lockout? Is that what it's called?
Very
Lock
cheap
in.
from Drone and Trick.
Yeah,
They're
lock in,
pretty much
lock in,
back
sorry.
their
I think
spawn.
it'll be like a 60-40.
Yeah.
That's
DSG.
my guess.
Like teams will
It's
catch
because
on more.
They're gonna be coming
Yeah,
from
especially at
three
A. I just think A
different
is like
angles.
super
How
hard
do
to
they
hit
opt
because
to
it's like
play
so
this?
like there's
They're
like
waiting
pit
longer
and there's
for
so
that
many
util to
angles you have to
come up.
clear. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like you really have to play this map slow and attack, in my opinion.
Yeah, that makes
Every
sense.
player on Mad Lions is watching a major choke point. Trick.
Steel's been rolling back the years
So
though.
pulled off of
Damn.
him. He does get
Who's
the
rolling back the
contest,
years?
but this is
Steel.
Disguise working in a
Been
lot
on
Oh
of
it.
yeah, yeah,
ones.
yeah.
There you go. Two
No, he's been
contacts
wild
on
today.
Gangsta's
Oh
gonna
my
go.
god.
This is
And they won
winning.
this round.
What the
Three
fuck?
positions, three frags.
They're aware of this
Ainge is now the
possibility.
last one remaining in
Yeah.
1v3. Has the grapple, takes down the first.
Wow.
Needs
Yeah, they're
the
actually kinda
headshot
low.
to steal,
Could've
but
won.
Steel
Wait, he
takes it
won.
away instead.
did he
Diffuse
win?
Did he?
over.
No.
Is
Oh,
going
no.
to
Oh
go
my
down.
god,
Damn.
that was
Gets
so
it.
close.
0.24 seconds. Just barely Disguise are gonna get that round, cuz.
What a retake. I mean, it was expected to go down to the wire.
What
They
a-
came from so far away.
One-on-one duels, and they win every single one of them, Disguise.
Apparently there's a stat that
Back
teams
to back
lose
to
their
back.
map pick more often
They
than
go with
not.
those
Like
one-on-one
40%
duels.
chance of winning
Mad
your own map
Lions.
pick. I don't know how true that
Really?
is. Yo, I can
I'm
see
not
that
gonna
though. I
say
feel like
that was a
teams
round you
lose
have
their
to
map
win to
pick
stay
pretty
in this map, but
frequently.
It was a big one. They're gonna force
Maybe it's
that
just
to
because
move off their
like
full
if
buy.
they're like that's
To
their
try and
comfort
make
map
this
and
round
like it's
competitive.
easier
We're in single
anti-shred
meta.
it. That's like my only
We haven't
guess.
hit the new
Yeah.
patch with the nerf just yet.
It's
So they're
strange.
gonna try and put this into full swing. It's 4 Stingers and a Marshall,
That's still kind of
but
odd
there's
though.
no fast approach. It's a contestant set from Disguise towards mid, but
If
it's
Mad
only in the
Lions
form
lose this
of
round, then they
a
lose the
single
game for
seize.
sure.
You're playing with a turret and an alarm bot.
Yeah,
I know there's a stat
forced
for like I know there's a stat where if
Disguise
you
play
lose
the
this round,
same
then
way
it's
they
pretty
did
much like
last
you just
round,
lose the
so
game.
they
Pretty much
should
like if you force.
If you force,
be
right?
gone
Yeah.
to Ainge
Yeah.
back in their spawn, but the three players who would push up A.
But then if you win this round, it's like better than winning pistol, right?
Pretty much.
For Mad
Yeah.
Lions?
There goes the contact
Yeah,
alert
yeah,
back
it's
over
really
in
good.
short.
And the
Yeah, if they win this round,
turret
they're in a
will
super good
zip over
spot.
towards
Mhm.
Art instead.
But I just think this game is just gonna be
He's kinda
super
banging
hard
on
because
the
like
alarm bot.
this
Oh,
guy
really
has a
nice knife,
Viper,
though. I think that
and
catches at least 3
Viper on
players there.
defense just makes it super hard to hit B, in my opinion.
And that started
Yeah,
to
the
back
wall.
Mad Lions over towards
Yeah,
the
going through
safe
that wall
side.
is annoying as
Ainge
fuck.
has been
It's a
holding
deep
their
wall though,
the
actually.
entire round.
Yeah.
They don't
Interesting.
know
I guess
what the
maybe for this
positioning is,
round.
'cause last round it was 3
Yeah.
players got into art.
Because you don't want them to get close with the stingers.
Like
Makes
with
sense.
time,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that
he
makes
has a
sense.
star to work
Did they
with.
see him?
Wow, he gets 2? Nah, I don't believe it.
Damn.
Lines up the headshots.
What the fuck? That's insane.
Someone
He
has
was
to be
pretty
playing
much
on his
the
I know, that's what I was
Go
saying
for it.
actually. I was actually saying that fucking Diablo's on his PC.
That's such an important position, and he goes down to Zextra. Now it's Gangsta. A 1v3. Unless, of course, the KO can help with the flash, and indeed he does. What a
This is
flash!
super hard to win.
Trick
Will
is on
has to
site.
pop
Gangsta
off.
has
Will has to
isolated
get killed
him,
by
but now Will has
Zextra,
finally
though.
made his way out. Haunt doesn't pick
Wait,
out
what-
anyone, but this is a very strong
1,
push
2.
from DSG.
This is
Both
still
players
losable,
remaining
though.
push out
Both
immediately.
HP is low though for Zextro, and they're really not in positions to fight together.
They're gonna have it?
He's just gonna go
Exalt
for the
could at
defuse with
least
it,
get.
surely.
I think Exalt could Loki just take this. He could Loki just take this the whole way. It's
No,
gotta be
he's
an early
not.
swing.
Oh.
Zextro.
Wow.
Oh, I
Damage
think he
has been
wins.
done.
I think
wins
so.
with Exalt with
Pushing him
another.
too is the right play. It's the right
Zextro
play. He has
in the
time.
1-on-1. And 20
Bro,
bullets
he's so
left.
good
You
right
see
now.
Wow.
He's so
Single
good
player,
right now.
and Exalt again
Oh
in a
my
1-on-2.
God.
It's gonna pick up the round there for Disguise.
I think Will played that wrong though. I think you kind of just have to like bait. I think Will kind of had to
So
bait
Mad
Zextra there, like let him
Lions
die. You know?
Was Will the guy
pistol,
Art?
Sure.
Yeah, Will was the guy.
But
Yeah.
the second round, they realize the pressure. They buy the stingers.
Yeah,
Will
you
baits,
force
but
him
then it's
that
not
round.
planted for him, right?
You
And it's
have
half,
no
so it's
money
kind of
left
hard.
over, and you're gonna
Yeah,
give
but the thing
Disguise,
is like
I would
if
say a guaranteed 10.
what's it called? If
With
Exalt
that
commits to
many
fighting
quotes around
Zextra though,
that.
then Will can like
But this
off
is
angle or like
risky
just be in a
business
good
down here
position.
for
But
Mad
like
Lions.
since Will's
And
already
they're forcing
low,
you to do it again.
like I feel like if you
A
just give him that
second
1v1, you
stinger
can lose
buyback,
game.
which
Yeah,
I
like
don't know,
let
it's
Zexro
just
toy with him
it's
as much
gonna
as he
line
can.
moving forward, but it is,
Yeah.
again,
And hopefully he can
heavy
like
risk
buy
after
enough
heavy
time.
risk between Mad
Yeah,
Lions.
exactly.
Never having a full rifle round. Mad Lions. They don't want it easy.
Another-
3 players popping into A main.
Aggressive look here from Disguise.
They
yeah.
forced again? Or half by
Flash
actually, no.
haunts.
No, it's not fun.
And the gravel is going to
This
give
is
them
the
that
old
control
patch,
so
just
Stinger's
for the
still
orb,
next
and
to
then they back away.
It's still pretty strong though.
No,
It's just a little
I
more
actually like.
expensive.
Steel taking on a
I
lot of
actually think
pressure,
it's
but
really
again, so
strong.
much
I don't know.
utility is here.
Like
They're
still,
gonna
I don't
right?
think it will affect it that much. Yeah, I don't think it will affect it
Still
that
have
much.
Zextra
honestly.
covering
That's
up short
hindsight, though.
too.
We're
They
seeing
have
in
to
hindsight.
throw
Like,
for
a little
anyone
bit
We're
that
seeing
would
it in
run
hindsight.
Like,
You
has
just
one
like
person
buy
trying to do
full
that.
kit. Like I think the
Trick
worst
might
part
have
about the
spotted
Stinger was you could
the
literally
alarm
buy
bot.
full kit, half armor, and the Stinger. So it was just like
The alarm bot didn't
the pistol round just didn't matter in my opinion. But now like
Now you
it's
can't do the
happening.
double half buy, right?
What's happened here.
Yeah.
That's the change. That's basically what they were trying to fix.
They've left the anchor of Clear over towards that B side. Who that kid has been playing extremely
I still
well.
didn't think. I thought the
Oh,
old
this
singer was in
position
like a
is so
perfect
crazy.
spot
The
though.
first
Honestly,
contact is gonna come from the KO.
it's just like what they did with the
And from the
Ares.
corner,
Remember like the
will
Ares?
come
Like
Dextro.
I thought the
Exo's
Ares
gonna get the
before
first
the
fire.
nerf was
2
like
kills from Ziv.
like perfect,
that's
and then they buffed it and it was OP. And now like I swear I see no one use the Ares super trap.
You think it's good?
Will needs headshot.
Not really, bro. I feel like it's pretty mid.
Like you said,
maybe I'm
free run
wrong.
back
I don't
for
really use
DSG,
it, so
but
it's hard
Madline
for
still
me to
tried
say. You know
put
what I
up
mean?
a fight.
Maybe versus Stingers is kind of good if
Read, though, from Disguise
like
to
you're just mowing them
recognize
down like
that, and not
medium
trying to get sucked
distance.
into the idea that
True.
Stingers equal a fast play.
If they get close, though, I think you're GG.
Yeah, if they get close, it's GG for sure. I mean, GG would have phantom it either
Still
way.
have that alarm bot towards B-Link, which I'm wondering if there's going to be an attempt
Ares is
to
insane in
this
gold.
game's,
put pressure on that B-Link and break
it's
that alarm bot.
It's winnable,
There
but like I
hasn't
don't
been
know.
I think it's out of reach. Their confidence is
Yeah.
shot.
Maybe they haven't realized that just yet.
They don't really have any momentum. They needed to win pistol. I think that was like the big part of it. Or the force. Oh my
And-
god.
It just catches one
That
with the
is
smoke
like-
and spam.
He's also the IGL too, so he's fucking this is just GG.
It's now just gonna be the 1v1 and B.
The match after this is
then
the juice,
three
right?
Yeah,
It's
M80 TSM. Oof.
Exactly, it's gonna be the turret and potentially an instant
That one's gonna be
swing from
crazy.
that,
Who you
but
taking for that
Exalt's on the open, the
I
timing's
mean,
crazy.
logically, you gotta go with
Still two
M80. Like
players
those
trying
guys
to
are,
hold.
they have actually like
Steel was already holding towards a mate,
so
he's
much
gonna
star
consistent
power on
fight
that
as well
team.
now.
Yeah.
A 3-on-3
I think
run
TSM is
and
like
a
better than
1-on-1
people
on
think, though.
B.
I think they actually have a decent chance.
really.
Yeah,
Again,
like
clear
I
this
think
thing
like they're
off.
very
Crazy.
underrated.
You give it 60-40.
If you thought he was good on Jet, on Viper, he's a
Honestly,
living
I'll go
turret.
55-45.
Really?
I think it's gonna be close. Yeah.
Nah, you
That
crazy.
line could've been completely
Yeah.
Listen,
different.
I got my boys on TSM, but M80, I don't
They're gonna
know.
try to break back into spawn. This
I give that a
makes it hard.
70-30
Zip has
clean.
the headshot angle though with the sheriff that could be
I
very
mean, we'll see.
dangerous.
You know what I mean? We'll see.
They
But
instead, they clear out the
my
contact.
guess
Now
is
they're trying to go into A.
55-45.
Look at the way that
That's
Disguise
fair.
have adjusted
But
to
I
this.
think
They realize they
I
got
generally
arms, so they
think
take
TSM have a
A main
pretty
back
good
and
chance.
gangsta.
I think they're
Not
solid.
a lot of
I'm
safe
excited.
spots you can plan because you know Zip was still in towards spawn.
Wow, he kind of random kill in the
There's
back,
the
dude.
assist.
He killed the
Everything
guy
just
in
going
this.
wrong.
Yeah,
DSG
everything.
Disguise are
Oh,
disgusting.
50-50. Like this is what I would rate
Yeah.
this, and now it's looking like a 90-10.
Disguise.
Damn.
On Pearl, it hasn't been sunny for Mad Lions, and it's been a coast here for Disguise. Clear again with this guarded out towards long, and this time Mad Lions are playing a lot slower. Same thing with Disguise, not a major contest.
He's just full challenging that shit. So much info.
I know. But I was just thinking that. I was like, damn, this guy's Viper just fighting belong with the Guardian. Like,
Yeah.
With that
I don't think I've ever
information
seen
not
that
taken,
before.
Also,
DSG,
he's
they
like
also
duelist
shifted
playing
up.
now controller on this
Double
map,
peek
which
back
is
over
also
towards short
interesting.
instead. You already had Ziff
Yeah.
playing deeper just in terms of a rotation, but this time
To be fair, they don't really have a duelist on their
play
comp
it
for here.
more of an
I guess
instant
KO,
crossfire
but
style, of an instant trade style.
There's a fade ult.
I don't know.
here
I
from
like,
Gangsta to contest
like,
this
I think
A
people
main
can be
area,
flexible,
or
but I'm not like a
this
big
A
fan
part
of like
area.
having your like
And
super
even
aggressive
then,
player,
they're
or
still gonna go
like,
just for a big fight.
I
They're
guess
gonna
just
try
like
to split back in
having them
towards
role
Mad
swaps where
Lions.
it's
They
like
have
a
the
drastic.
ulti Exalt.
right, like
Like
your
Stop.
space creator going onto like a passive role like Sentinel or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like it just doesn't like. I feel like it fucks up the whole like team synergy and like the flow of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just not intuitive for it
They're
to
not
work
out
that
of
way.
this just yet.
Yeah, but
Mad
I guess
Lions,
it's working.
you wanted to avoid the Nightfall. You wanted to avoid the
To be
KO.
fair, he's not playing
That is
passive.
what
He's just
time
peeking
is
long,
up.
so.
It's just fun.
Two players remaining. Ainge and Will have no other option other than to.
I've been keeping track of Will's Raze ults. Oh, he shot that one.
The
And he rose it.
showstopper doesn't catch.
kill.
Exalted completely.
That was his
clear.
fifth
Does have the
Raze
position
ult,
onto Ainge.
and he's only
Ainge
shot 2 of
down to
them.
95 HP.
Damn. You just get like owned.
He's got suppressed or
He's gonna go
killed.
down to 0 soon.
Nice.
12 to 15. One more
Yeah,
round
this
for
was a
Disguised
fucking
to
swamp.
take what
I think it was
is
his 5th.
the most dominant win of this season so far.
And what a big win for Disguise as well.
Cool.
Would I ever start my
How
own
do you like
team?
Lotus so
Game out
far?
of the way.
Like,
This
have
is
you
a
played it
team
that much
have
or not really?
very
To be honest,
clearly
I played
buckled
it,
down from last week and
like a few
major,
times, and
major
I've had fun on it, but
fights.
these last few days, not at all. Like in the 10 mans, I
So,
feel like
you
no one's
know,
been playing it.
I would say Disguise.
I think it's kind of fun though.
From
I enjoy it.
experience.
is probably one of the final major signed
just like-
teams in their group.
I think C is like
You
super
put
hard
them
to
on
hit
kind of a
though.
very similar
C is
level.
the
Now,
site by the
last
big
round is gonna
pit.
be a full buy
By the
for
big
Disguise.
mountain
it's the
pit?
one with like
Granted, a
yeah,
lot
it's the one
weaker
with
for
like the
Mad
water,
Lions and a
the
lot more
water.
aggressive for
Waterfall, right?
Disguise.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, because you have that
It's
one
actually
entrance.
gonna be a
It's
big
like
one,
so
but
narrow
guaranteed
into a
one
big ass
person
site
here
where they
to
can
be
be in
trying to
45
Yeah.
positions.
Yeah, it's like if you play it so like once people get good at playing that, like it's just gonna be so annoying. Like
I think it's fair though. There's 3 bomb sites, so having the sites be like
a
bit more defense-sided makes sense.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause
there's so much to account for.
That's
Yeah,
gonna
are they
move
gonna be able to hold it?
everyone
I'm guessing you
all
play
the
C
way.
now
It
because I
covers
based
both
off of
B-holes
that
and
though.
the top of the
We got
line.
Intel Chat.
Yep.
That
This
plays
race,
C on Lotus.
There's 2 people here on site. They're gonna try to fight it.
I don't know, from the 10
Ziff
mans, I
and
like playing
Steel
C. I
Lover
feel like
take
it's
him
like
down.
I feel like it's super
2v4.
easy to like
Gravel is
live
used
forever.
against
You know what I mean?
Again,
Yeah, because you have
Steel
so much room to move
no
around, especially if your
chance,
teammate drops a smoke
Lions.
for you.
Disguised
Wow.
in dominant
that was a
fashion.
Yeah,
Take
that
up the
was
best win
a
in VCT yet.
It has been an
Holy.
incredible 2-map series from Disguise. From start to finish, it was clean, it looked good. Disguise, whatever mistakes that Steel was talking about against Guard, simply not apparent here. Everything has been cleaned up. And I think for Mad Lions, there's not a lot you can take away from this game, unfortunately, besides the 0-2 start to Challengers. There's a lot to play here. And Mark, I want to get your thoughts on this one, because this series, it was really, really quick.
I mean, let's be real. We said it coming into this game. Maybe that performance against the Guard was actually good. I know that there was things that they could have done differently. They obviously could have found the win. But based on what we saw from the
Damn,
Guard,
Exo. Yo, whatever you did today, everything, bro. You need to write it all down, bro. Everything. I mean everything, bro. The way you slept, the way you woke up, the way you washed your face, the way you took a shower, the products you used, the whatever you ate, the way you walked, the way you held your mouse, your chair height, your table height,
Mad Lions, they took quite the
your keyboard position.